Happy sunrise, everybody. Look at this. My hair's a mess. Don't look at that. Look at this. Tell me that isn't the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. I made my coffee. So I got my Friday the 13th coffee going. My little rosemary plant. Okay, now here's the thing I want to show everybody. Look at this. To stay warm in the winter, you have to have a tent inside a tent. So I got a tent inside my tent. And we're going to try it out tonight. I haven't used it yet. Last night I slept on the ground because it was nicer on the ground. But I'm like, fuck it. And there's my little toilet. There's my clothes. Got my clothes here, food here. So yeah, I'm just sitting here enjoying this morning. Look how beautiful. The wind's not too strong. It's supposed to be in the 70s and 80s all week, so this is where I'm gonna be. I hope y'all are warm. I hope you're got a full belly, and I hope you have, well, at least the knowledge to know that I love you. There's a whole lot of people out here that don't have homes right now. See a lady there with her two little puppies. There's a lady here. There's a family, an old mom and her son. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is at the docks. They might be fishing. But yeah, there's a lot of homeless out here. And last night, this guy walked up to my tent and all I could see was the shadow. And I fell asleep around 8, 7 o'clock, something like that, because it was, cold. So I got under the covers with the dogs. And I hear somebody outside my tent around 10 o'clock wake me up saying, any women in there need to come out. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he said, any women in there need to come out right now. And he said, you want to mess with it? You got something to say about this? And I'm like, excuse me? I said, is that my friend so-and-so? And he was like, no, because sometimes my friend will get drunk and come down here to use the bathroom and act silly or something. And I was like, who is that? Is that? And he's like, no, come out here right now. I opened up my little, because you have the little thing you can open up. See? Anyway, I opened it up and I looked outside. I was like, bitch, you better get the fuck away from my tent. And then he started circling my tent. And the girl that's down the way that way with her family, they left already. They were down there anyway with their family having a nice little time. It was such a beautiful day yesterday. But she said that her kids went to use the porta potty, which is right behind me, and he was parked right there, and he had his pants down to his knees, and the kids went and told on him. And the guy came, the husband went over there, and walked past the bathroom, and the guy had already pulled his pants up, got in his truck. And anyway, so the cops had to come out here, the Brazos Authority had to come out here. The motherfucker was standing outside my tent saying, any women in there need to come on out. If you got anything to say about this, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bitch, he don't know me. I'm the wrong one. Anyway, the police know who he is. They showed me a picture. We identified him. He showed up around 7 o'clock this morning just to run to the bathroom and pretend that he's intimidating me. He didn't even get out of the truck. He just ran off when he saw I was awake. He probably thought I was sleeping or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I learned about the tent inside the tent thing. I was fine on the floor with the dogs. I just wasn't happy about my bones. My bones don't like being on the ground. So I either need to get more blankets or I'm sleeping on the cot and the dogs are sleeping on the bottom of the floor on the inside of the tent. Inside the tent. The tent inside the tent. Anyway, y'all say prayers. It is not safe out here at all. But I have canned tuna and bread and peanut butter. And I have friends that come by and get me burgers and every now and then a little bit of the legal smoke, so I'm not so out here. Anyway, peace. Everything's good. See the ring I found? Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Anyway, just out here having fun, trying not to murder people. I hope the algorithm don't catch that. Oops, don't say that word.